Friday's homework. Here are the answers to questions 1, A, B, C, and D. When you solve this, you need to use point slope form right here. After you find slope, remember the Y's are the money, the X are years, so you can explain what the right here what the rate of change means and what the y-intercept means. Okay, that's important because it will be asked on the test that you know what the rate of change, the 4, the y-intercept, the 14, and the 8, what they mean. You look at, so you label what your y means and what x mean. That'll help you. So on the problem, on the test, suggestions to do that. And these are the answers. Make sure you make this into slope-intercept form, or you use substitution and solve it. You'll find that it's no infinite solution. They're the same line. One solution at 0, 0. Y-intercept, x-intercept, we did number 3 in class. Here's the next page. You had slope-intercept form. That means they wanted y equals to mx plus b. You're solving for y. You're finding the y-intercept and the rate of change. So you always put what it means, because on the test, this is a negative. So this means that in problem A, the rate of change is -3 cups of milk. So you serve 3 cups of milk for every 2 servings. Down 3 cups of milk for every 2 servings. That's what the negative means. The rate of change is -3 over 2, which means you're down 3 cups of milk for every 2 servings. Two servings. And the y-intercept means the y-intercept is 15, or 0, 15, which means with no servings, there are 15 cups of milk remaining. Problem B, rate of change is problem C. They don't want problem B. They want problem C. The rate of change is $3 for every 2 tickets. 3 over 2, which means $3 for every 2 tickets. Or if you put it in a decimal form, you get 1.5, you go $1.50 for every 1 ticket. Right? And the y-intercept is, you need to solve for it. For the y-intercept, and that's what it costs to get into the fair. Or the setup fee, or whatever fees, or the initial fees. You need to solve it and find it, and it's the initial fees. Graph this following system. State if it's one solution, no solution, or infinite solution. Show your work. I didn't do these ahead of time, so that this is the y-intercept to go over, and that means down 3, right 1. Okay, down 3, right 1, and then you go the other way. You draw your graph. And the other one, you need to solve for the y-intercept to graph this. So minus 9x minus 9x. So you get 3y equals to 50, or not, negative 9x plus 15. Divide by 3. Y equals to negative 3x plus 5. Same thing. So it's the same line. You graph it on top. So it's infinite solution. Spelled it wrong again. Infinite solution. Same line. See, you notice that? Okay. Graph the first one. Negative 3 is your y-intercept. And you go up 4. And right 1. Okay, you do that. Go the other way. Okay, and then you connect the dots. And then the other one, you need it in slope-intercept form to graph. So you divide by 2 to all of them. To get y by itself, y equals, I'm going to solve it over here. Y equals to 4x plus 4. Parallel lines. Rate of change are the same, no solution. But we're supposed to graph this at 4. Go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Hold on a second. Counting too many. 4 over 1. 4 over 1. Graph it. Connect the dots. Parallel line, no solution. The lines never meet. See. Okay. As a fundraiser for a band trip, Mr. Brink, the Ross Band instructor, plans to sell hats that feature the school logo. The company producing the hat will charge $15 for the design and setup costs. So $15 total for the design and setup costs, plus $5 per hat. Per means times, per hat, H for hat. The band members have decided to sell the hat for $10 each. So $10 for each hat. So we'll use X and Y then. Now on the CST, they'll tell you to use H for hat, and then so we'll do that. H for the number of hat, that's your X. This is H. And then C or T for the total cost equals to C. Number of hats C equals the total cost. And then so your equation I'll write a linear equation representing the production cost to make the hat. Okay, to find the cost of making the hat, which is $15 plus $5 for each hat. That is the total cost. To find the variable, we did it here. Same thing here. It's total cost to earn is, why don't we just use D for dollar amount? Change that to D for dollar amount. 10H. Just put here dollar. Easier. Okay. Create a graph. We're gonna go by 2s, or actually by 5s. 5 will be good. For the dollar, because it's $10 and $5 and $15, it'll work by 5s. So that way we have nice big graphs instead of tiny ones that don't fit much, that don't show us much. For the dollar amount and number of hats. Count by 1, of course. Okay. So our first graph is at 15. So 15's here. And then up 5 over 1. 5 over 1. Okay. The other one is, this is for making the hats. This is production of the hat. Now selling it, selling the hat, they start at $0. It makes 0 hats, $0. They're selling for $10 each. 1 hat, $10. 2 hat, $20. 3 hat. Oh, let's use a different color so we can see the intersection. Oh, right there. There we go. That's where the graph meets. 10 over 1. And this is the selling line. This is the solution, or the break-even point. That's when, what are the coordinates for the solution of this graph? The solution coordinate is, solution coordinate is 330. 3 hats for $30. That means when cost is equal to the money you collect, which means you make $0. This means at 3 hats, it will cost $30 to make, and band will collect $30. Therefore, band now is at $0. Earning is at 0. So they've made no money, but they no longer lost money. Okay. Luis is trying to figure out which company is cheaper for t-shirts. Manit sells $12 for 3 t-shirts and 5 t-shirts for $15. Kulit charged $4 per t-shirt. Okay, let's look. For Kulit is y equals 4x. Label the variable, that means define the variable. X is the number of t-shirt. Y is the dollar amount, the total cost. Okay. Find the rate of change of man et al. And write a linear equation in point-slope form, then in slope-intercept form. Okay. Find the rate of change of man et al. Manit is 3 t-shirts for $12 and 5 t-shirts for $16. Dollars always the Y. Okay, and you find the rate of change. So 16 minus 12, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 5 minus 3. It's 4 over 2. So basically, Manit is cheaper because it costs $2 for every t-shirt. These are dollars. The other one's is t-shirt for 1 t-shirt. So Kulit Manit is cheaper because this is $4 per t-shirt. That's the rate of change, and that's what it means. But let's see. What is their fee here? This one has no fee. See, plus 0. They have no other fee except you buy the t-shirt. That's how much it costs. No initial fees anyways. If you don't buy any, it costs nothing. You buy one, it costs 4. This one, it costs $2 for one, but it's cheaper. Let's see, what is the initial cost? Y minus y1 equals to m parentheses x minus x1. It's point slope form. Y minus 12 equals to, oh my goodness, 2 parentheses x minus 3. So you get y minus 12 equals to 2x. This is point slope form. Minus 6 plus 12 to both sides. Y equals, we're solving for slope-intercept form. So we know that their initial fee, their setup fee is $6 here. The other one has $0. So for one t-shirt, actually costs $8. So it's not cheaper to buy one. Okay, so let's graph this. Let's go up by 2 because this is 4, the dollar amount, and this is 2. So let's count by 2 so we can make a bigger graph. You don't have to, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Make this smaller, thinner anyway. 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44. I think I count right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 6 and 8, 32, 4, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, yeah. And of course the bottom by 1s. Okay, and then we graph it. The first one is y equal to 0, that's cool it. The y-intercept is 0, and up 4 over 1. Up 4, oops. Up 4 over 1, up 4 over 1. So 4 over 1 for each one of them. Because each box represents 2, this is why it looks like this. Okay, and then the other one is the y-intercept is at, oh, this one is cool it, so I need to label that, cool it. Okay, this is cool it. Cool it. Okay, I need to label the other. I'm going to do the other one in blue, this one here. That is y-intercept at 6, right here, and up 2 over 1. Oh, we see the intersection. Okay, and there is a solution. And man it, right? Man it all. Man it all. Man it all. Okay, this is the money. This is the number of, what are we selling? T-shirts. Don't forget to label the independent, dependent. Number of t-shirt. Okay. If Louise bought 6 t-shirts, which company would he buy from? Okay, let's see. 6 t-shirt. Cool it is y equals to 4x. Man it all is y equals to 2x plus 6. So you got x is the number of t-shirts, so put it in there and put it in there, and then we'll compare the two companies. Y equals to 6 times 4, which is $24. Cool it would charge you $24. Y equals to 2 times 6. You get 12 plus 6 is $18. Okay. Or you can say on the graph that they cost the same at 3 t-shirts, and more than 3 t-shirt, which is 6 t-shirt, you would use man it because they'll charge less. Yeah, you can explain like that. At 3 t-shirts, They both cost the same. After 3 t-shirt, Manit charge less. So at 6 t-shirt, I obviously will choose Manit. Or you can do the math. Manit's cheaper. Buy $6 here when you substitute X. Then you need to explain it. I would buy it from Manit, whichever way. What is the solution? Solution is 3 t-shirts for $12, which means both company charge 3 t-shirts for $12. Doesn't matter which company you choose. Okay, identify the independent. Oh, this is this one. This one's pretty easy. Independent variable, which is gallons of gas sold. Dependent is price per gallon of gas. Okay. I will come back and do this. I need to stop for a minute to do something. I'll come back and record the last problem.